Hi guys, a very good morning. So President Chamisa um, is managed to hide the critical names of candidates for the 2023 elections, especially or particularly those from Bulawayo and from Harare. So let us explore what is on this tweet for you to be able to understand. He says, only God will deliver us from this unbearable suffering, pain, tears, and humiliating failure. He says all negative ratings will be a thing of the past. We can't be a country with a record of inflation, corruption, unemployment, debt, mafias in gold, lithium, and tobacco, violence, traffic accidents, child marriages, human rights abuses, drug abuse, disputed elections. And he quoted Psalms 116, verse 8, it says, Blessed Sabbath, Faka Moto, Faka Prayer, God is in it. So let us explore more. There are so many questions which were raised or which were asked after this tweet, and a conversation was created. And this question says, Morning President, what are we going to do with the voters who are being moved from rural areas to urban areas, our stronghold? That is not a cause of concern. Why? We've been mobilizing for voter registration in urban areas more than anywhere else. More people were registered in the urban areas. The vision voters, people who are not compromised, people who really demand change, people who want change, who are craving for change, they register to vote in the urban areas. So ZANU PF ikaisa vanhu from rural areas into urban areas. What it means is they are giving us an advantage. Kwavanga vachifanira kuti vatirove kana kuti nemargin of 2,000 votes. They've closed the gap themselves for themselves. They've closed the door for themselves. We now have a lower margin to deal with, which means vanhu vari kumusha vezanu pf masupporters ezanu pf ndo vamuvwa from those rural areas to urban areas. What does that mean? What it means is vanhu vasara vazhinji ndevedu isusu, because munhu anenge supporter opposition is most likely not going to partake in that stupid move yekuti you go to an urban center to vote. What it means is this is an advantage to us. Why? In response, he says, Zimbabwe is our stronghold. We are strong everywhere. We are even stronger in the rural areas. So if you take a look on this issue seriously, you will see that, number one, there are people who are in the rural areas who are supporting Triple C. That is the reason why ZANU PF has introduced the FARS is trying by all means to stop the people from voting, especially those in the rural areas, because FARS ndo kwairi effective kumamisha mutaundi havana do. So you will see kuti izvozvo is a way of trying to intimidate people and stop people from voting for change, is because they know very well, they have the intelligence at hand. Number two, vanhu havachada vanhu vaneta, which means people are just going to vote for change. Vakumbodawo zvimwe. That is the honest truth. So the second question hanzi, good morning Mr. President, ko names emacandidates achabuda when time yafamba panozoda time yekuti losing candidates vambohila vasarovebura musango. Zvikanzi panapa we don't have losing candidates, or are just the most preferred community consensus candidates. The list is ready except for Bulawayo and Harare. This is on account of strategic considerations. So number one issue raised here, hakuna a winning candidate ku Triple C. Kune the most preferred, which means if the most preferred fails, the next preferred gets in as a replacement, which means this is a done deal. Okay, on the important issue, the list is ready except for Bulawayo and Harare. So Bulawayo and Harare, these are strategic areas for Triple C for the opposition, and names will not be released. So this is, honestly speaking, this is a strategy, a very, very brilliant strategy, which I agree with. So Team Zimbabwe, if you see things like this happening, aiwaka ndopauri kuziva kuti apa paka chakachaya apa ndo padziri kundorohwa chaizvo chaizvo apa mboko dziri kurohwa gore rino. So pavari kufungidzira kuti kuri kubuda john vari kubva vaona kwabuda John Peter, kwari kufungidzira kuti kuchabuda John Peter. So ZANU PF just is simply guessing kuti who are the candidates for ABCD, and the people know their candidates and umwe nomwe ari kuziva paari. That is the reason why ZANU PF is trying by all means necessary kuti tipei list, toda kuziva ndiani, toda kuziva kuti ndiani. Aivari kuti ngatimirire nomination day 21 June, vanhu vava kutoziva kuti macandidates ndiani. We have up to 21 July, we have up to 21 May, 21 August.